Alrighty then. First stream sitting at my desk in the new office. New office arrangement. Gotta say, I'm pretty happy with the way it's turned out. My one complaint... Let's go big on the webcam real quick. One complaint, and, well, two complaints. First one is something I'll need to get used to, the location of my camera. It's way up there now, so you've got a lot higher of an angle that I have to look up to, which is not a problem considering my neck is still messed up. But I'll have a habit of looking forward or looking towards my screen so I'm reading chat. And the way I had it before, I could position the camera and chat, so it looked like while I was reading chat that I was looking at the camera. Now I have to look differently. Minor detail. The other, you can really see the green screen through the chair. That's what happens when you have better lighting. But I could technically just put like some fabric over the back of the chair, like throw a blanket over it or something. But it's hot, and I don't want to do that. So I'm complaining. But anyway, Dark Souls. We need to fight Lothric, Lorien, and then the Soul of Cinder. Short stream today. Gonna knock it out of the park. That's the goal, at the very least. Still, this new desk setup is awesome. Didn't I already make that run? Hold up. I made that run already. Get back up here. We're going to the other elevator. You came here to listen to me say your name. Well, I'm going to shorten it up because that's just what I do. So, Carp. Hi. Hello. Okay, so we need to use the other elevator. I'm forgetting where the other elevator is. Is it this one? Like a fish? Yes, like a fish. Also, I somehow misplaced my footrest while I was in the middle of the rearranging. So, other minor gripe. Can't kick my feet up. Not the end of the world. Is it this elevator? I think that it is. Because there's the bridge. Should have rested at that bonfire, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. But I am positive that I have used this elevator before. Yes. Okay, we're good. So it's time for Lothric and Lorien. Let's see how they can handle the fire. Hello, phone. What are you buzzing about? Oh, Discord. Right. That's right, it does that. Here we go. Another dogged contender approaches.
Oh dear. Another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one.
Purloiner of cinders.
Purloiner of cinders. mind you, the mantle of Lord interests me.
Oh, it goes sketchy. It goes. So,
Fire linking curve.
do you recall how I don't know if you paid attention to it or not, but on YouTube I made some PC build videos. The first one I did, I think it was the first one at the very least, it was a $90 PC. I figured out an upgrade path for it. Because that was one of the major issues that was with it. Okay, Lorian. Okay. My dodges are not on point. This is what I get for not playing Dark Souls for a few days. Lorian, please. Dear brother. Hey Drip, what's up? You haven't seen it, Sketchy, that's okay. No big deal. The fact of the matter is, it was a first generation i5 processor, an i5 650.
Dear brother.
Trouble with that is that it's first off old, and second off, old chipset. The PC build went well, Drip. I did do a stupid. I grabbed my thermal paste, talked about my thermal paste, set my thermal paste down, and forgot to put the thermal paste on. And then, this is the thing that made it really annoying. On those cheaper heat sinks for the CPU, they have little push-in sections instead of screwing it in or anything. And then they have arrows on the knobs, and you twist the arrow, or twist the knob the direction the arrow points, purely for the sake of tightening it down. Well, one of the arrows was facing the wrong direction. So when I was trying to take the cooler back off, I couldn't figure out why it wasn't coming off. Because, like, hey, this is the right direction for loosening it, why isn't it working? Well, it turns out I was tightening it instead. So, I did a stupid. Yes, I did sit in the corner. I made a lot of jokes, and they called me trash, and then they told me to go sit in the corner, which is coincidentally where my garbage can was. So, I went and sat on the garbage can, because I threw myself out with the rest of the trash. But, it is what it is. Bad fight. Bad fight. We did not do well. Pop that real quick. Yeah, it was a fun fight. Part of the issue, I definitely think, was the fact that I was trying to target lock him, but my target lock was not sensing that he was behind me, and he kept teleporting behind me. At least at the very beginning. It's already up. Yeah, honestly, this is a cheap, shitty plastic one that I think Becca had in college. I'm shocked I didn't get injured, to be perfectly honest, because it's like a $10 Walmart garbage can. But the structural integrity was enough, I guess. So, I can't complain. But actually, Jerp, just as you were coming in, we were talking about computers. So I don't know if you know or not, but I put a few PC build videos up on YouTube a little while back. The first of which was for a $90 gaming computer, which I gave to my cousin as a gift, and it worked pretty damn well. It was a first gen i5, 8 gigs of RAM, 500 gig mechanical drive, and 460 before graphics card prices skyrocketed and went through the roof. Well, I found an upgrade path for it just the other day. What's up, Sovereign? And Divine. So, Xeon processors, first gen Intel Core and certain Xeons from the same time frame actually share chipset and socket type. Okay, Lorian. Can we not be on the wall? Ho ho! Every time, that one attack is always getting me. Ooh, the delay on the swing. Let's watch our stamina a little bit better. Ow. Also, ow. Lorian, please. Lorian, please. Thought I timed that well enough. Clearly not. Skip that. Top off. I don't necessarily agree with that smash hitting me, but whatever. See, part of the issue... Mage only runs suck? Yeah. Yeah. I could have told you that. Part of the issue is the damage type that I'm dealing. Because I think that their dark resistance is kind of up there. Quality Souls 3. Yeah, basically. Actually, no. No, Cyber. I have to disagree with you on that. This is Quality Souls 2. Magic was king in Dark Souls 2. Yeah, we all wish Bloodborne had good PvP. You're not wrong about that. Hello, Deviant. How are you tonight? Finally finished God of War. Okay. That's how this is going to be. Like, I didn't want to do that to him. Are you serious? That was in range? You gotta be kidding me. What? Excuse you. Yeah, rolling would be a good idea, wouldn't it, Sketchy? I don't like Lothric and Lorien. As a boss, I'm not a fan of their design. Moveset-wise, sure, it's cool, I'll agree. I just don't like their design. I don't know why. Yeah, cute inputs are really kind of a pain in the ass. And guess what? We're gonna deal with more of them soon in Dark Souls Remastered. It is what it is. Does it jerp? Good to know. Also, welcome back. I feel like I was telling you something right before you left, but I've got no clue. Thanks, Gasbad Messages. Totally what I wanted you to do. Excuse you in your range. Gotta say, one thing that makes this fight exceptionally annoying one thing that makes this fight exceptionally annoying is that a lot of spells just don't seem to hit Lothric. They only hit Lorien. He just face tanks it, which makes sense. Come on, get that. There we go. Only a little bit tedious. Hello, new individual. Spooky, I did not say hi to you. You are correct. Sorry. My bad. Sorry. You snuck in. I was boss fighting. But yes, Deviant. Scrolling up and seeing what you said in chat about how you have to fight Lorien multiple times, and then you have to deal with him and projectiles from Lothric. It just... The moveset's not terrible, but it gets a little repetitive. You're right. That is definitely very, very true. A bad ripoff of Maria. Let's just correct that. Ah, what did you do for dinner? Ooh, taco salad, nice. I'm thinking sometime this week I'm definitely going to make some fajitas, because I love fajitas. Ooh, on the other hand, what should I make this week? Because I haven't gone grocery shopping yet. I was supposed to do it tonight, but I kind of fell asleep. So I'm doing it tomorrow. Should I make fajitas, chicken fajitas, or should I make beer braised pork tacos, carnitas? What should I do, guys? I like both so much. Did I... Okay, there she is. Now she's doing the thing. Well, here's the thing, Deviant. Here's the thing. They have to cook for 10 hours, and I don't have any of the meat for it yet. And I work tomorrow. So I have to pick up all the food tomorrow night after work. So it would be a Wednesday meal. And I already have the avocado if I wanted to make some guac. Taco Thursday works too. Fair. But then on the other hand, Fajita Friday.
Very well, then take nourishment from
Nah. Yeah, Jerp, I've been really bad myself recently. It's hard. Like, when I was doing YouTube and working part-time, it was easy. Now that I'm working full-time and trying to do Twitch, especially since I'm going to be trying to do YouTube soon with the remaster, it's hard. It really is. You know what YouTube channel I think really helped out, though, with what I've been doing? Brothers Green Eats. They do some 15-minute food meals, 15-minute meals. Some of them are pretty damn good, so it's a good source of inspiration at the very least. So. Hello, Sen. Clone yourself. Very good. If only that worked. Yes, deviant, I am.
Let her grant death to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
That is true, Jerp. There aren't very many. That said, the food that they make is generally relatively healthy. It might be worth looking into at the very least, as a source of inspiration for different seasonings or whatnot. I don't know. I like it. That's just me. Fatty. Gotta love Smo's armor. Now in HD. Wait. Right, never mind. Oh, fair enough. To be honest, I haven't paid much attention to how much carbs they have in their stuff, so... Yeah, the sauce and spice repertoire that they've got, it's good stuff. You got Dystopia. First off, I like your name. Second off, hello. Shadows Never Die? When did that come out? To be honest, I actually do wonder. Ow. Roll catching jerk. Holy range. It's been so long since I've fought this guy, I honestly don't remember how. You and your weapon arts. hate the wombo combo that he does. I honestly do. Stop it. I'm totally dead, by the way. Ah, Soul of Cinder. It's a shame that the only one usable was the sword. Like, to be honest, it really is. The spear is cool. The curved sword is cool. But we don't get that stuff. That is one thing I hate about him, though. The weapon art spam and the fucking roll catches. What the hell is that? Triple spin? That would have been a cool attack for the greatsword to actually have, wouldn't it? Nope. Still nope. Might as well take that. Okay, seriously, game, stop ignoring my inputs on the roll. That's not cool. Okay. Random double hit. Game, please. Okay. That is some bullshit. Yeah, staff weapon arts are a disappointment. You know what would have made sense? If staff weapon arts, if there was at least maybe 1 or 2 staves that had something similar to Unfaltering Prayer, like, that would make sense, but no. Are you serious? That was dumb. I've seen some dumb hitboxes in this game, but that was dumb. Magic was fun in Dark Souls 2 now, wasn't it? Also, one thing I really despise with this boss is that when he goes to use magic, it's completely random when he's going to do it. So your experience with the fight will vary so much based off of how early the bastard starts casting. I don't find this to be an enjoyable fight, to be perfectly honest. Lothric and Lorien, I don't like from their design. Their moveset and whatever, I can tolerate, because it makes sense for their design. Soul of Cinder, I just don't like... I don't like anything about him. I like the homage to Gwyn at the end. I like that aspect of it. But I hate his moveset during it because it's stupidly far-reaching. Honestly, Sen, no, because this is the last thing I'm doing and then I'm ending the stream. shit. Like, look at that range. How is that legitimate in any way? Like, it's dumb. Forgot about that one. Yeah, the long combo reflex spells too. I'm aware of that. Yeah, I'm getting in on the network test for sure. Rude. shit. Good advice, Spooky. Good advice. You know, I hadn't thought of that. Fuck it, let's just try fighting him all melee this time. Okay. Didn't expect that to knock me in the air. Okay. The all melee route. Also, how the hell are you casting combustion while casting soul mass? Like, really bringing up both at the same time, that's a little excessive now, don't you think? Probably dead right here. Yeah. Yeah, I know, son. It's still stupid. Thank you for that cued roll seconds after I pressed it. Death. Got me. Ah, so much better though. Yeah, Sin did fly a bit more than Calamite for sure. Okay, fine, a lot more. Couldn't get the fucker to land sometimes. Tried to roll to the side of him. Game. Please. Just accept my fucking inputs the way that I'm pressing them. My nose itches. Like, my nose really itches. Couldn't see if it was spear or staff. Ah, shit. Seriously? Thought I rolled through that. Guess not. Thank you for the roll catch. That's going to the air, so I need to move. Ow. Ah, yes, the gank boss. Good times. Okay. Nope. I do love seeing it get blown away. It is amusing. Okay, you can sneak that in there. Boom! There we go. Yo, Rufio, what's up? Came right at the right time. See, that's what I needed. I needed you to be here for me to beat the Soul of Cinder. How are you doing, man? It's good seeing you around more often. Okay. We're actually gonna go plain old Link the First Flame ending on this, guys. Something I have not done in a long time in Dark Souls 3. Ta-da! Game, set, match. Targus with the arms. That's good. I like that. That's good. The ENB swole left and right. Well then. Now, Sovereign, I could see there being a benefit to doing Twin Princes with magic specifically, because if you're using Soul Spears, they pierce. So you're hitting Lothric and Lorien with it, where Pyromancies, they just explode on the first one and Lorien soaks up all the damage. So, it is what it is. That said, we finally did it. Dark Souls 3 is finished. Probably for the last time in a long time. You'd like to think that, but it wasn't the case. Really? Huh. Is there something weird with Lorien and his hitboxes? How does he just negate the piercing capability of Soul Spears? That'd be kind of neat if he did. I mean, the thing I don't like about the Lothric and Lorien fight is that Lorien is literally a damage sponge. That's his purpose in the fight, to soak up damage. There's no purpose to beating him over and over and over, because Lothric is the one you need to beat. He's just there to act as a sponge. He went through it, just never hit Lothric. That's very awkward. That's really weird. I wouldn't have guessed that, Sovereign. I really wouldn't have. Well, the thing is, Sen, I hit Lothric while he was on Lorien's back at a few points in the fight. Like when Lorien was going for the upswing with the sword that makes the fire go along the floor. He turns his shoulder enough to the point where Lorien turns his shoulder enough to the point where Lothric is exposed. So the Pyromancer can hit both of them at that point. Well, what's next on the list for what we're doing stream-wise, guys? I think that the next thing I need to do... I think I need to do another Dark Souls 1 run. I think I need to do randomized enemies and items, use what you see, sort of style. I think that is something I need to get done. So, we may start that next stream. Alternatively, we might try getting back into For Honor a little bit next stream, so tomorrow. I did not do Archdragon Peak. I don't feel like doing Archdragon Peak, to be honest with you. I'm good putting Dark Souls 3 to the side, just get it away. I'm done. What about PvP? Maybe. The thing is, this build, PvP-wise, meh. I had builds that I'd made specifically for PvP on my gaming rig, but when I did the April update to 1804 for Windows, well, let's just say that I accidentally turned off power to almost all of my setup on this half, not that half. I have a surge protector under here, and apparently the button for power is facing the side that, you know, my leg goes when I'm stretching. So I lean back and I sort of stretch, and I kick a keyboard that I have under there. The keyboard then bumps the the switch on the surge protector and turns my computer off while it's installing that Windows update. Cause, yeah. So all of my save data for Dark Souls 3 hopefully is saved. I actually haven't checked yet. But I had to reinstall literally everything. It made me do a full reset of the computer because it corrupted all of the Windows things and stuff. So, yeah. Whoops. Needless to say, I've moved my surge protector since. I mounted it up under the shelf, like to the top of the shelf. So that won't be happening again. Agreed, Divine. The Ring City was the best thing about Dark Souls 3. Andrews. Yeah, me and my multiple personalities. What can I say? Shut up. Stop. What? Jokes. Sorry. Played Bloodborne until Dark Souls 1? See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. The way I look at it, Dark Souls 1 is coming out in just about 3 weeks' time. Just about. Now, with that, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 streams before Dark Souls 1 comes out. I know that one of those streams this Friday will be Dark Souls 1 network test. That's happening. So that cuts one down from that. So what I'm looking at is if I start something new, can I finish it before Dark Souls 1? Now, I'm already talking about doing a playthrough of Dark Souls 1 with randomized items and enemies and doing it as a use what you find run. So that is 4 or 5 streams if I just do it casually. So that's about half the time. On top of that, I want to play Isaac again because they just put up a new expansion for it. A new, they're not calling them expansions, but it's essentially what it is. A booster pack is what they've been calling them. But I want to play that Isaac booster pack because new Isaac stuff? Hell yeah, I'm all about that. Plus, they've got a character named The Forgotten. I mean, hello? Yes, please? So, I need that in my life. I need to do that at some point. On top of that, I want to play more Dead Cells. On top of that, I want to play For Honor. There's a lot that I want to play, and I don't really know if I want to do Bloodborne. I don't. I really don't. Like, there's only so much to do in Bloodborne. Like, I could rush through the game, get to the DLC, get Simon's Bowblade, and do a Bowblade playthrough. I could do that, and that is somewhat tempting, so I will consider it. But I'm not going to make any guarantees. Bloodborne is tired. It's true. And I just did a full Bloodborne playthrough with my friend Alex to, you know, get him all into the game and get everything sorted out. So, I don't know. No. Like, I just finished that a couple weeks, maybe a month back. So the game's still relatively fresh in my mind. Amygdala Bow only was super fun and easy. Yeah, I can imagine it would be. Like, that's one thing that I find to be exciting about a Bowblade playthrough. Still. This isn't the right one. Whoops. It is what it is. We'll see what I end up feeling like. It's such a shame that this sword wasn't good, though, you know? Souls community needs new game stat, and you mean new? I know. We do need something new. We need something that's got good PvP in it, something that's balanced in some way, shape, or form. It's hard to say what's going to happen. There is a Battle Royale game with Souls-like PvP coming soon. Egress, I believe is what it's called. So, no telling how that's going to turn out. It's probably going to be rough, to be honest, but I'll give it a shot. Like, it could be rough to the point where it's stupid and fun, or it could be rough to the point where it makes us all hate it and never want to play it again. So, it is what it is. We'll see what happens with that when the time comes. Aside from that, though, you'll take a Lords of the Fallen too? Wasn't that... They made another game. That same company made another game the other day, recently. And I don't remember what it was. I didn't like it. Like, I did one recording of it, I was like, it's not my thing. It's just not my thing. I can't remember what it was, though. Yeah, Steal the Shank. The aesthetic of it. It was not medieval, it was not sword and board so much. It was sort of futuristic, it was sort of, it had some interesting mechanics, like you could actually break certain parts of enemies and use those parts that you've broken off to upgrade and augment your own equipment. So that aspect of it was really neat, but the target locking system, you had to target those parts. So it felt pretty tedious. And I was not invested in the story after the first like hour of playing it, so it just didn't catch me. Like, Lords of the Fallen, they didn't attempt to make it. They didn't attempt to make you interested in the story. They were like, oh, this is a story. Here you go. So, at least that's how I felt about Lords of the Fallen. And I will admit, I loved the level design of Lords of the Fallen. I will freely admit that. And the way that they handled staves as a weapon in that game, perfect. They were great. They were really cool and fun to use. Like, that's what Twin Blades in Dark Souls 2 should have been. Lords of the Fallen did Twin Blades better than Dark Souls did Twin Blades. Just saying. Exactly, Tarkus. Exactly. So if that game, Egress, ends up being good, I'm on board. Like, I am on board. Because aesthetic-wise, it looks pretty decent. The one thing that's a bit of a concern is that in the only gameplay we've seen, the moveset seemed really fucking clunky. That said, it was probably just pre-alpha footage. It was probably just to show, hey, we can swing a weapon. But it looked bad. So, we'll see what happens. Either way, though, guys, that's enough of that. We're going to end things for the day. So, not sure what we're streaming tomorrow, but we'll find out tomorrow. In the meantime, well, actually, hold up. Let's see who's streaming. We gotta do a little raid. Silly me. Forgot. Oh, this guy. This fucking guy. This guy is who we're gonna go raid. He is doing New Game Plus, starting at base level, with randomizer in Dark Souls 1. So this is gonna be good. Plus, this guy's fun. Eerie is Hollow is the name. Dark Souls is the game. I'll see you guys over there. Bye.